That's what Obama said.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Bucks. For San Antonio, they've been a factor all season long. With a win tonight, they hold the 4th best record in the NBA. Bucks, Spurs, our tip-off just moments away. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. TA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Roy Hibbert. Johnson is out there with Miller. Then it's Anthony, and it's McGrady in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Peyton is out there with Jerry Stackhouse. Then it's Turkoglu. Then it's G, and it's Mendez at power forward. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Peyton outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Stackhouse. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. No good from Turkoglu. It's Miller on the wing. Covered by Stackhouse. McGrady. Good. And Miller gets the assist. McGrady's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Spurs. Peyton passes to Turkoglu. Here's Gasol. Now Stackhouse. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Miller. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And here is Gasol following the 3 from Tracy McGrady. Here's Stackhouse, covered by Miller. No good from Stackhouse.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here is Miller. Kicks to Anthony. There's the triple. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Now here's Anthony. Miller kicks to Johnson. This one for 3. Turkoglu grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And a little over 2.5. Minutes gone here in the first. Here's Payton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Anthony looking it over. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes to Payton. From downtown, Payton can't get that one to fall. Spurs leading by 3. Johnson dishes to Anthony. Launches a 3. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Anthony.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Stackhouse. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gasol passes to Stackhouse. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You're playing around with fire anytime you let Stackhouse get this close now. He's a potent offensive scorer.
Milwaukee foul.
The Bucks making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
McGrady outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, for his size, Hibbert is surprisingly good free throw shooter.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Back to Cole, the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Miller outside. Tries to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
McGrady passes to Anthony. Spurs passing it around. Shots good by Miller.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Banks. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Johnson dishes to Anthony. for the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Beasley. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They're leading by 8. Here's Anthony. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, Bucks fans, let's make some noise for the 4-on-4 crew.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Sampson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Turkoglu outside. It's deflected.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Bucks trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Lets it go. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Cole the pass to Banks. For 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson against Turkoglu. Here's Hibbert. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Hey, because of Hedo Turkoglu's versatility and size, it's hard to defend him without fouling him.
First free throw is good. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. McGrady outside. Here's Mann. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Moncrief. Camby out there with Ibaka. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Mann in at the 2 guard. Rejected by Camby. Payton against Moncrief. Here's McGrady. Trains it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
That was really a nice look to the open man by Sidney Moncrief. He's got as versatile a skill set as any guard in the league.
No good from Payton. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that one's good. McGrady.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Payton finds Gasol. There's the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Mann. McGrady. No good on the triple. just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Banks against McGrady. That's tipped, and he recovers it. The shot's good from Banks. San Antonio leading by 12. McGrady outside. Good on the triple. McGrady's got 9 points in the quarter. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the three-pointer by Gary Payton.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And another three for Milwaukee.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Now here is Moncrief, covered by Stackhouse. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Gasol will bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. 9-point game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here is McGrady. He's got 19. Pass to man. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Five on the clock. Here's McGrady. They can't stop the run with that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Mendez, defended by Ibaka. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Camby. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Mann. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 7. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sampson's checked in. Turkoglu is subbed in for Banks. George is checked in for the Spurs. Here's Moncrief. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Gasol kicks to Payton. The Bucks working the ball around. Camby against Turkoglu. The pass to Gasol. Fades away. It's rebounded by Camby.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Beasley's checked in for the Bucks. Coles comes in for Gary Payton. Spurs also with the sub. Horry's checked in for Marcus Campbell. Here's Cole. Moncrief defending. Shoots from the baseline. And the Bucks miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
George dishes to Moncrief. Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Horry against Beasley. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Bulls. Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
San Antonio making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here is Ibaka. And it's blocked.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
And now the fast break. George with the ball. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Sampson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stackhouse up top. He kicks it to Cole. Pass to Stackhouse. Beasley against Orr. Williams looking around. Pass to man from deep three-point range, and they'll get another chance. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Beasley. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Spurs leading by 10. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
.26 seconds left now here in the second. Here's man. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Ibaka slams it in.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
13 foul.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Jerry Stackhouse taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Stackhouse.
Yeah, you can't really have any qualms with Jerry Stackhouse's energy. I mean, he plays with a lot of intensity, which is contagious for his team, and sometimes that can be a difference maker out there.
Man passes to George. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're
36.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finally go.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Jerry Stackhouse is out there with Gary Payton. Then it's G, then it's Turkoglu, and it's Mendez at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
And McGrady drops them both. And so Payton will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 13. Yep, it counts.
I really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates the clean looks.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Miller outside. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Jacks up a three. San Antonio again missing.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Heat. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Gasol kicks to Payton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So Anthony nails both of them. And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's a 13-point game. Turkoglu outside. Here's Stackhouse. Gasol trying to free himself up. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stackhouse has got 4 points in the quarter. Johnson down low, covered by Payton. It's stolen by Turkoglu. To the inside. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
Here's Anthony. Out to Miller. From outside the arc. Anthony. And staying with the play, Anthony. Anthony's got 6.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gasol. Drops in the layup for 2. Gasol's got his second basket of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Miller outside from deep. And that's collected by Payton.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Mendez. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Sampson's checked in, and Banks is subbed in for Jerry Stackhouse. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in, so Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's Banks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Pete. That's his first foul. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs substitution. Marcus Camby.
Payton kicks to Turkoglu. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've really gotten on
on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
The Bucks making a switch here. Cole's checked in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Johnson dishes to Camby. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Simpson. Here's Gasol. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Cole. The Spurs also with the sub. Mann's checked in. Outside, George. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Back to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Eaton inside. Johnson on him. With the second effort, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Plays big at the forward position now. Turkoglu bullies his way around the floor like few others.
Moncrief, he's checked in for Johnson. San Antonio calls timeout. Gee, really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
.02 left to play in the third. And there's the pass to Moncrief. On the wing, George, defended by Turkoglu. Beyond the arc. Man can't hit. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 1. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Turkoglu. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Ibaka. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Payton kicks to Turkoglu. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Here's Camby. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Milwaukee on top, leading by just 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
48.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Pocket is out there with Paul George. Then it's Moncrief, it's Camby, and it's Mann in at the shooting guard. Beaton passes to Sampson. Here's Beasley, drilled from 11 feet out. Beasley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
That's good from Moncrief.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Pass to Beasley. Passes it to Stackhouse. Goes up on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Milwaukee ball. From the inbound. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Camby. Here's Mann, covered by Stackhouse. Back to Camby. And here's Beasley. Now Stackhouse. And he drives in. Puts up a 3. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist from Stackhouse. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second. And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
San Antonio foul. Sidney Moncrief. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sampson. Payton outside. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Ralph Sampson is a big guy that you can build your team around, clearly. I mean, this guy makes a difference on both ends of the court.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And the Bucks making a change here. Turkoglu's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Time called here.